Courtney Hurley just coming off a team victory today. Courtney, how's it feel, national championship team?
Well, it feels great considering the bout that we fenced for the gold. It was very tough and a lot of challenges that we overcame. And I don't know what number this is, but we've won 4, 5, 6 national championships in a row, the NYAC. So
Dang.
Keeping the tradition going.
And how about individually? How many national championships have you won personally?
I really don't know. The NYACs and the national championships really. So I've been fencing for like many years, so I really can't distinguish the differences between.
It's a good sign when the volume is such that you don't even know the specific number.
Yeah, we have a wall of like all of our medals of a lot of blue.
And that's how you keep counting.
Yeah, sort of.
Excellent. Now, today you talked about the match. And in your anchor position, do you feel like it's a job for you to come back from deficits, or do you just see it as another bout?
Well, the anchoring position is a job, well, especially in my position, because a lot of the times we're down, but also you have to switch gears whenever you're ahead. It's a very complicated position, but I do the best actually whenever I'm down and I have to go get touches, and I thrive off of like the energy and like getting 1 or 2 touches, 3 touches in a row. I thrive off of that, and I'm very emotional, and like I get really excited whenever I have to do that. So I mean, it's a horrible feeling whenever I can't do that, but that happens a lot where I have to do that, and I do it.
So it's not something that you see as a burden or something that really stresses you out?
Oh, it stresses me out. Oh, it really stresses me out. It's a very, it's hard to take whenever you lose the bout. I mean, even if you're like ahead, and it's basically your fault. Like, you're not supposed to view it like that, like team is that, but like you lose the bout, like literally. So it's a very hard position to take. It's on your shoulders. Basically the whole bout. It doesn't matter what, it matters sort of like what happens throughout the bout, but it matters the last match. That's completely, like, everything matters in the last match.
Now take us back to when it really mattered, 2012 London Olympics, bronze medal match. That one went into overtime, right?
Yeah, it's a good example. Like that was 50-50, like medal or no medal. So I don't think I would have survived if I had lost that match. That was killer.
Well, we're glad to have you with us here today.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm alive.
So how about in your own fencing? Do you thrive on that same pressure when you're down in a bout, and it's that pressure that drives you to come back?
That's the thing. It's a different, when you're fencing. It's a totally different game when you're fencing individual as opposed to fencing team. It's so different, the feelings. But I do, whenever I am down, I do have that same like energy and same aggressiveness whenever I have to go get touches. But I have to get down in order to have that feeling. Otherwise, I'm just like I'm too calm. It's a problem I have. I deal with constantly.
Now, on the individual side of fencing, you come away with the gold today on the team side. Yesterday, you went out in the 8. How do you deal with a loss when you go out earlier than expected?
Well, my sister won, so that was ended on a happy note. But yeah, I hate losing, and I just have to. I've been doing a thing now where I go off and I'm by myself for a good time, because you can't talk to me after I lose. It's just impossible.
And from the fans' perspective, everyone knows the Hurley sisters as these ultra committed, ultra successful fencers. What's your life outside of fencing?
Well, I hang out with my dog.
What life, right?
There's no other time to do really anything. Especially now we're training in Houston. We train. That's what we do all the time. And I seriously train, and then I go hang out with my dog and take her out, and then I go train more, and it's just back and forth.
So a shout out for the dog.
Yeah, shout out to Kikyo.
All right. Well, thank you for your time today, and congrats on this weekend.
Thank you.